least 2 feet.
Those are the most important, though.
It's been a godsend program. It's been nothing but a blessing to me. It's been huge in my life, and it's been helping me rebuild my life, and it's been giving me the opportunity to go to school. I used to go through these lines.
When I felt like I was down and out, I found a place where I felt like I could belong again. It's done nothing but help me get my life back on track, allow me to get the medical attention I needed, and ready to move back forward in life.
In addition to the increased food donations, we welcome new donors and volunteers who are passionate about our services. To date, we've seen 7 men on the floor and had one recent graduate, Chris Miles, who completed culinary school, graduated, and is now working full-time in Idaho, in a country club in Idaho. Our best to him.
This place has truly saved my life on numerous occasions. There are some abuse and some abandonment issues, but the other thing with that is I had a lot of caring, loving family also. And developed these feelings of hurt and fear, and I kind of learned these different ways of coping with them that weren't really all that conducive. That allowed me to not feel, because I didn't want to hurt anymore. I got into drugs when I was 13. That was my new way of dealing with things and dealing with the pain that was going on inside me. And I was constantly reminded about the potential I had, but I was constantly dragging it down and constantly defeating myself. But I got into semi-pro football, and I got into some injuries, and those injuries got me into some surgeries, and those surgeries got me into some complications where it left me with more fear and more hurt and more, what am I going to do with my life that now that I don't have the ability to use my shoulder. And it finally got to a point in my life where I was done. I'd burnt all my bridges. The people that loved me the most didn't know what to do for me anymore. I found myself in the middle of winter knocking on my mother's door, begging to come in, and her crying on the other side of the door saying, I can't do it anymore. I love you so much, but I can't make the change for you. You're gonna have to do that, and I can't keep enabling you, Joe. And I finally surrendered, and it took that tough love, and I've had ups, I've had downs. I found myself again where I was lost and scared, burnt bridges, and that's how I found Blanchet. I came to the house because I needed structure again. I didn't want to make that big drop off like I did last time. It ended up that I got a great job at a construction company, doing the stuff that I always loved. I'm looking at buying my first house. I work with a lot of guys here because I love it.
Joe's story is a great example of what it means to give back and pay it forward. Joe's recovery comes first. His connection to Blanchet continues to help Joe every day. But now Joe comes back to the kitchen to volunteer on a regular basis and is a sponsor for several of the men in our program. The Blanchet House was there for Joe when he needed it, and now he is there for the Blanchet House and the men of the Blanchet House when they need him.